going on, YouTube? Today's Sunday, and I just figured that I'd document it, right? I kind of do a lot of things Sunday, so I figured that it would just be best just to, show you guys to see what I actually do on a kind of a normal Sunday. Woke up today with some struggles. I didn't really want to wake up. I was pretty tired today, but did my normal morning routine, journaled. Like I said, today's Sunday, so list the things I'm grateful for, and then went outside, did my push-ups. It's around 10 degrees, I think it is, but doesn't matter. I'm like used to it now, even though my feet are dead. I'm so cold out there. But my PC wasn't working. It wasn't turning on in the morning, but when stuff like that happens, you just gotta stick to your morning routine, right? So came back inside, read for a little bit, then hopped in the cold shower. Try to get that out of my head, because I tried to turn my PC on before I hopped in the cold shower just to boot it up, and it wasn't turned on. But knew that, eventually I can fix it, right? Zoom out of the world. It's just a PC. There's other things you can do. I had some work to do today, just like I'm working on right now. I'm a visual learner, so I have to visualize everything, right? And so that's kind of listen to music. I'm working on just slides for my program right now. But yeah, but as I said, I'm a visual learner, so I like to write everything down beforehand. Map everything out, and then implement it into my slides. Kind of goes through all this. I still gotta make it, good. I'm not even close to being done. But that's what I've been working on. About to head to church. It's my second time actually going to church, so super stoked about that. But yeah, I will see you guys in the car and talk about something. Headed to church right now. It's 9:50. Starts at 10. Set my tripod out so I can just talk to you guys. I don't know if you can hear me. The roads are so bumpy on the way here. There's so much potholes, so I don't even know if I'll be able to post this. But I realize the journey is yourself, right? Becoming the best version of yourself is the journey. And once you fall in love with yourself, once you fall in love, right, with becoming better every single day, that is the journey, right? That is the journey of becoming the best version of yourself. And once you fall in love with yourself, you can fall in love with the journey. So that's why it's so, so fulfilling doing this, and continuing on the path that you seek, right? Aligning yourself every day with the life you want to live. But I figured I'd tell you guys, kind of my goals with my physique right now. I gotta do a stop. Alright, we're good. But my physique right now, I'm at 148, 147, and I'm really just trying to shed that last bit of body fat off before I go into a bulk. Just because, if I go into a bulk now, or surplus, right, whatever you want to call it, I don't want to have any of this like extra fat on me, right? I want to get as lean as possible now, right? So then when I build and go into a surplus, I'm building muscle, right? If I don't have any of that fat left, right? I mean, yeah, I'll gain a little fat, but I don't want it to be super, demanding on just the fat that's there. I want it to have muscle, right? So that's where I'm taking my physique. So I'm trying to get to about 10% body fat. Not 10, like 8% body fat, I'm still putting on muscle just because the foods I'm eating, right? The whole foods, the good micro macronutrient foods, right? That's super important. But once I get down to that level of leanness, right, then I can really start taking my physique to the next level, and I'm super excited about that. But it only takes time. I'll probably get done with my cut around March, I want to say, like the 1st of March. I'm like this close, but it's been killing me because it's so cold outside, right? I'm at a level of leanness where it's so cold I can't. My fingers, my hands, my feet, all this, they're freezing, right? The snow outside, the wind, the cold. I mean, it's brutal. This jacket sucks, but I'm grateful to have a jacket, right? So, but yeah, it's been fun, on this cut. It was hard because like I said, growing up, I was always the bigger kid. And now getting down to this level of lean is kind of cool. Still got way more to come. Can't wait to keep taking my physique step by step, right? I'm super stoked of knowing what to do and being able to achieve what I want. Because when I put my mind to it, I'm all set into it, right? I am 100% into what I put my mind into, and so yeah, super stoked about taking my physique to the next level. But personal development, just keep gaining the skills and knowledge that I need to help other people and grow my business. Super important in my life right now. But also school, right? Taking school 100% serious. Well, we got another stop. I don't know if the camera's gonna go into it. How you do one thing is how you do everything, right? And so that is so important to me because for school, right, if I can apply that, right, and put 100% effort into every single piece of work, every homework, every assignment, everything I do in school, right, it just becomes natural to do it to other things, right? I hated school. I sucked at school, right? It's because I thought I sucked at school. Because my brain told myself, oh, I suck at school. This isn't for me. I can't read. I can't write. I read. I write. I apply, right? I take action. I apply the work, right? I make sure my writing is perfect, right? And I keep trying to achieve better and better and better. Strive to becoming the best version of myself in all aspects of life, right? So that is my main goal with school, is just trying to push the best I can, right? Be the best I can in every aspect of my life, right? But that's really where I'm at in my journey. I'm almost at church, so what's going on? Just finished up service. It's so amazing to be around that environment, right? That can help and inspire you to achieve greater, right? Because if you're by yourself, just grinding over time, and you don't have anyone, right? You need someone to be with you, right? So finding God, being around that relationship, that environment of people, right, who want to grow, right, who want to develop, and over time, get to their dream desire, right? Because once you found that purpose in life, right, what you have been called here to do, you can achieve so much greater than you have ever imagined, right? Because you will align yourself every single day, right, with the life you want to live once you find that purpose, right? But just finished up service. Like I said, it's great. It's amazing. It truly helps me, just keep grinding, right? Keep becoming the best version of myself through what I love doing, right? Helping and inspiring other people doing the same, starting their journey of becoming the best version of themselves, right? So they too can align themselves with the life they want to live. But headed home right now, after this, right, I just pulled into some gas station just to give this chat off. The whole driving and thing wasn't working with all like the bumps. Figured I'd just rather do the raw talk. But headed home right now. Have another meal. Not another meal. My first meal. I'm at 12. It's at 12:47. So I actually intermediate fast, right? So I eat in a 16 8-hour window. I don't eat for 16 hours. Then I eat for that 8-hour window. I only have 2 meals. Super high quality foods, right? That's all you need. 2 meals with a snack to end the night. But gotta get my first meal in. No carbs today. It's a rest day. So doing some active recovery. You'll probably see it in the video. I might put what I eat today in the video, but we'll see. So yeah. I just got done. Finished cooking up my meal. Came home. I had no beef. I forgot to buy beef. But it's whatever. I still have a bunch of eggs. So 6 eggs today. Show you guys. So we got Parmesan cheese right here, organic, right? Parmesan cheese, and then 6 eggs, spinach, peppers, and this is some organic sriracha sauce that I get from Whole Foods, and then obviously some high quality salt and pepper. That's what we got rocking with today. I don't have any carbs today, just because I'm optimizing my carbs. So that is low carb day today. So I barely have like any carbs, like 30. But it doesn't bother me. All I care about is my protein and fat, right? Making sure my protein's high and my fat high. Gonna eat this, and then we're gonna head to the gym. Active recovery day. Do some abs, stretch, and then I'll walk for a little bit, just to, and yeah, probably listen to a podcast or an audiobook, right? That's all I listen to. Just keep growing my mind. But I'll eat this. I'll probably do some work for about an hour, maybe hour and a half, and then I'll head to the gym, and then I'll probably record in the gym. I don't know. I want to record, but there's so much people who don't like to be filmed in the gym, the one I'm at right now. So we'll see. We'll see how much people are there and see how busy it is. But yeah, I'm gonna finish the slides up that I've been working on. Super stoked to finish that. That's really gonna give me the momentum to keep finishing it up. Keep putting the most value that I can into my program that I'm building. But yeah, super stoked. But yeah, it's been a pretty good Sunday already. Gotten a lot of work done. Got all the things that have been needed to through my calendar. Just made to the gym. Snowing pretty good, if you can't tell. But I just finished up those slides that I was working on. So that feels good. That was a pretty big project of mine that I was working on for a while. So finishing that up really gives me that boost of, drive and wanting to do more. And it feels good, doing the hard work, creating something that is from your uniqueness, right? From your own voice, right? To help inspire other people from what you know and what you've learned throughout your journey, right? So creating that, making that super fulfilling. Feels good to be done with that. On to the next one, right? But in the gym, gonna probably do like 5 sets of leg raises, cable crunches, and then probably do some planks, just to really finish that last bit off. But then I'll do some stretches, and then we're out of there. Simple recovery day. I mean, I might walk for like 10 minutes, listen to an audio book, just to get my mind right. And then after that, head to Barnes & Noble, and then I'll show you guys, kind of my route, right? What kind of started the whole thing was this Barnes & Noble, and this is really, where I found my true purpose. This is where I found, becoming in love with myself and becoming the better version of myself. So this Barnes & Noble holds near and dear to my heart from my journey, and I want to share that with you guys, right? So I'll show you what I'll do there. I'll do a little backstory, and And yeah, I might record in the gym. I don't know. Depends how much people are in there. It doesn't look too busy, so I probably will. But yeah, I will see you guys in there. Finished up rest day, active recovery day. Just finished that up. I was gonna go to Barnes and Noble, right, the one I usually go to, but it was closed today. So that's a bummer, but it doesn't really matter. It's further from my local Barnes and Noble, just because the other one that I usually go to is so much bigger and nicer. But anyways, let me give you guys a little backstory on Barnes and Noble, right? Why is it so important to me, and why did it have such a big impact to me? So this is when, I really started my personal development journey. I was always into food, making, nutrition meals and stuff like that. This was kind of in my fitness era, when I wasn't really deep into fitness. I still am, obviously, but, this was kind of when I was posting the TikToks of me posing and stuff. But I really wanted to switch my nutrition up, right? Switch to like whole ingredient foods and really take my personal development to the next level. So I was looking on the Google Maps, and I saw that we had a Whole Foods near us, right? It was like 20 minutes away. And so I saw this Barnes and Noble over there, and I checked it out online, and it was super nice, right? It was like, wow. I was like, wow. This is before I really started reading, anything like that. And so I packed my bag full of stuff, my journal, and then my first like real personal development book. I got it a while ago before my journey, the 48 Laws of Power. I've been reading that for a while. Excuse me, I've been reading that for a while, but I haven't really dove deep into it yet, right? But I got to that Barnes and Noble, and that's when everything switched in my head, and that was really the switching point. That was the key, factor of my personal development journey. That's really what has taken me drastically and switched, gave my life a 360, right? I mean, I sat there for at least 2 hours just reading, right? And I never liked reading. I hated reading. I couldn't read, right? Because my mind thought I couldn't read. As soon as I flipped the switch and realized I can read because there's a purpose behind it, right? That's when I started reading. That's when I was so engaged in reading and learning and gaining knowledge and wisdom from these books, right? And I would just sit there for hours and hours gaining knowledge, gaining wisdom from podcasts, audiobooks, regular books. I'd be taking notes, highlighting in the books, right? And I'd be doing all these things. And I would journal every single Sunday. I would go to this Barnes and Noble, right? And I would journal and write down my thoughts, write down my vision, everything I need to improve on, all my business. This is when I was in car detailing. This is when I was trying to do day trading. This is when I was trying to start all these businesses, right? My fitness coach business. This is when I was trying to do all that stuff, right? I was loading everything on top of this day, and this is when I would go all in, right? And I would be there for at least, sometimes I'd be there for at least 5 hours. I'm not even joking. I would stay at that Barnes & Noble for at least 5 hours and just do all my work, do the courses, do the online, videos, and take notes and figure out my content and figure out my detailing, what I need to get, how I can improve with my clients, how much doors I need to knock on, how much cards do I need to hand out, how to buy flour, how to make flyers, how to make my logo, my website, all this stuff, right? I was trying to engage in day trading, and I would study and study and study day trading. Baby pips was like the course I was on, and I was studying that. I was studying that like crazy. All in this Barnes and Noble. And I would just sit there for hours and hours learning, taking notes, and applying it. That was the thing. You had to apply it, right? Because if you weren't applying, if you weren't taking action, right, you could be taking all these notes and it wouldn't matter, right? I could still be there doing the same thing if I didn't apply what I did, right? So I would sit there for 2 hours doing the courses, then I'd switch to reading the books, and then I'd do that, right? But I'd go there every Sunday, and then after that I would go to Whole Foods, right? And this is when my nutrition really switched to just single ingredient foods, high micro macronutrient foods, and that has what taken my life, my physique, my thinking, my mindset to the complete 360, right? I mean, that has changed my life. Nutrition is so important, right? Food is fuel. What you consume is what you get out. So I'm glad I made that switch when I did. But yeah, that was kind of the backstory of Barnes and Noble and why it's so important to me. It's kind of a bummer that it was closed today because I was going to show you guys, but this one will do. This is the local Barnes and Noble near me. I'll show you guys what I do in there. I'll spend some time in there. Just really, seeking my vision for this month, what I want to accomplish. Write down what I got to do for the week, and then make sure I implement it throughout every single day, right? So just tracking everything, making sure I'm still growing. I know I am, right? Every single day, at least 1%. That's all you can do. That's not all you can do, right? But if you're growing at least 1% every single day, you're still growing, rather than doing nothing and reverting back to your old habits. That's completely different, right? So, I have a vision in mind and I seek it, right? And so I align myself every single day with it. So yeah, enough yapping. I'm gonna get in there, do my things. I'll maybe show you guys, what I'm kind of working on. Depends how much people there is. It's kind of a close. That's why I don't really like this one. It's really tight, and a lot of people in there. So. Just got back from Barnes and Noble. I didn't get to film that much. There wasn't that much people there. Just I was so dialed. I was locked in, in what I was doing. I was in the zone, right? My thinking, my cognitive thinking was there, and so I got what I needed to get done. So that feels good. Now I can attack the day, right? Knowing exactly what to do, knowing exactly what I need to accomplish to keep growing, right? To keep accomplishing my goals, right? Because I have that vision in mind, right? And now I can align myself every day, right? According to that vision. But yeah, just got home, so I just cooked my meal. I'll show you guys what I got working with. So I got 2 organic pasture-raised eggs, some beef. This is some beef from Costco. I didn't have any 93.7, so this was all that was in the fridge. And then we got some organic avocado right there. Super good meal. Super good meal to end the day. I gotta sort out things. I gotta put my school bag together. I gotta put my coat back. It's laying on my bed. But I'll finish this and make sure everything's good on my slides, and then I'm gonna do my voice over it, making sure I can implement it to you guys in my program. But yeah, other than that, crazy good day today. I'm glad I recorded this day, got a lot done. So I will show you guys my evening routine in a little bit, but yeah, this is just a normal Sunday for me. Work. I know I didn't show the morning, but the morning is just 4:45 or 4:25. Make my bed. 4:25. Make my bed. 32 ounces of water. Journal. Go outside. Do my push-ups, and then I come back, do my cold shower. That is my morning routine. I do that every day. So yeah, but just finished on my late night shower. At 8, I shut everything off unless I still have tasks to do for the day. If I didn't achieve all my work, if I didn't, accomplish all the tasks, I'll still do the work, and I'll stay up until I get that task done, right? But usually, at 8 o'clock, everything's off. My computer's off. I don't get on my phone. I'll hop in the shower, just to, the warm shower, just to cool my body down for the night, because I like to sleep in the cold. It helps your sleep. Taking that warm shower before you sleep helps your sleep. So I do that. Probably my face is probably red from it, but and then after that, I come to my desk and I'll read until probably 8:30, and then I'll do my journal, and then I'll get to bed. I go to bed early most days, trying to get 7 hours of sleep, but if not, if I still have a task to do, I will stay up and do that, but, just to wrap up the day, gotta read a little bit, and like I said, I like to journal, so I'll show you guys the setup. So we got my book right here. This is my journal. I do everything in this journal, and then this is where I write my tasks down, and then my morning routine is right there. So I have my morning routine and the task I gotta complete, and then that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, just to keep me focused. And then using my books, that's the one I was talking about, but Bible, notebook, Think and Grow Rich. I can't wait to get into that one, but this is the setup. I'm here every day, every morning. That's my spot, and this is right where I spend a lot of time just to myself, gaining wisdom, gaining knowledge, and really just, I got my lights off here, and then technology over there, kind of thing. But yeah, solid day today. Couldn't complain. I'm ready to attack the next day, right? I love keep growing and growing and growing, knowing that I'm getting better. But yeah, that will wrap up this video. Thank you guys for watching. I know it probably wasn't much, but I figured I would just document a Sunday for me. I wanted to show you guys that Barnes & Noble, but sadly it was closed. But there's nothing I can do about it, right? So we just gotta move on and live in the present, right? Don't worry about the past, don't worry about the future, live in the present, because that's all you can do now. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, follow my Instagram. You guys can see everything on my Instagram, KCC Conroe. That's where I post all my stories. All my posts are on there, and so you can follow my journey precisely. What I do every single day. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.